Penutupan Selat Hormuz oleh Iran telah membekukan sekitar 20% pasokan minyak dunia sejak Amerika Serikat dan Israel menginisiasi perang hampir 3 pekan lalu. Konsumen di seluruh dunia pun kini mulai merasakan dampaknya. Ivan Watson, senior koresponden CNN, melaporkan dari lepas pantai Hong Kong, menjelaskan bagaimana penutupan selat tersebut berdampak pada pengiriman global dan harga energi.
This is one of the ships, the kind of ship that has been targeted since the war broke out in Iran. This ship itself, it's a liquefied petroleum gas tanker, was in the Gulf just days before the war broke out. It made it out safely. It's worth tens of millions of dollars without its cargo. It's more than the length of a football field, right? About 150 meters long. And the Iranian government has targeted more than a dozen ships like this. We've seen tankers burning off the coast of Iraq that Iran claimed to have hit with submarine vehicles. There was a cargo ship from Thailand that was hit trying to transit the Strait of Hormuz a week ago, and 3 of its crew members are still missing. And when you get up close to one of these ships, it helps illustrate how vulnerable they are to things like drones, like missiles, like speedboats, all the types of asymmetric weapons that Iran has that can target ships like this. And this is why the Strait of Hormuz is effectively closed right now, and why you can't get oil from the Gulf, which supplies 20% of the world's oil, can't get it out right now. Iran has made it clear it will target shipping. In fact, I'm going to quote the Speaker of the Iranian Parliament on X saying, quote, "The Strait of Hormuz situation won't return to its pre-war status." Those threats are very real right now. The Trump administration wants to reopen the strait to allow ships like this to move again. Before the war, about 140 ships like this would pass through the strait both directions every day. Now it's just a handful. And I'm just going to pan over here so you get a look at some of the other types of ships that typically come to a place like Hong Kong. This is the lifeblood of the global economy, Alex. This is where we get our fuel, our container, the stuff that goes to IKEA, flour, rice, whatever. And when these ships stop moving, we all feel it in our wallets and in our pocketbooks. There are hundreds of ships stranded on both sides of the Strait of Hormuz right now. The Trump administration is calling for countries to help reopen the strait. He's asked for China, Japan, South Korea, NATO member countries. So far, nobody is volunteering to help. In fact, what we've seen is the opposite. Some countries are clearly trying to negotiate side deals with the Islamic Republic of Iran. In the last week, we've seen tankers safely transit the Strait of Hormuz to India and to Pakistan. And just 2 days ago, a Hong Kong ship actually went into the Gulf through the strait. The Iranian government says it is negotiating with at least 8 countries right now to allow safe passage of tankers carrying energy out, provided that the oil is paid for with Chinese currency. We don't know if that's going to succeed yet, but there has been some movement. What's clear is that Iran is trying to impose conditions for this vital shipping through the Strait of Hormuz right now, and threatening ships like this if they don't comply with Iran's demands. And so far, the U.S. has been unable to fix this problem.